It's a family reunion at the Moore House in Brownington.
To me, I'm into knowing where you come from, knowing who your people are, what they're all about.
For 52-year-old Dennis Douglas Moore, the search for the father he never knew took years. Finally, 4 years ago, he talked to him for the first time over the phone, and they arranged to meet during that initial call.
You asked me if my name was Fred Moore, and I said, depends on who wants to know. Right?
Fred dated Dennis's mother in the early 60s in New Jersey. Fred and Dennis's mom broke up, and Fred didn't know she was pregnant. She married someone else after Dennis was born and had 6 more children. When he was 13, Dennis started asking questions.
They all had blonde hair and blue eyes, and I had dark hair and hazel eyes. I found in my little curiosity, I found a birth certificate, and my name was my mother's maiden name. So at that point in my life, I started to ask questions,
Going on just the name his mother told him, in 2011, Dennis called a Fred Moore living in Vermont. It wasn't long before Dennis knew he was talking to his dad.
I finally found one, and I did the simple math, and 12/25/1931, and something about it told me, I might need to call this phone number. So I did, and we had the right guy.
Fred started taking things seriously when Dennis mentioned his mother's name, Marian.
So he talked on, he was really convincing, and within a week I see him coming up my driveway. He had a plaque, and the plaque said, "I finally found you."
It took Dennis more than 5 years to finally find the right Fred Moore using websites such as Ancestry.com. After their initial meeting, the father and son started seeing striking similarities between each other.
It's almost eerie. I'm a horse enthusiast, never knowing him. And then I learned he's a horse enthusiast. He's had horses all of his life, he and his family. His career field, I guess later on in life,
Right.
he was in law enforcement. I'm a career law enforcement officer.
What sorts of feelings did you have when you first discovered Dennis? Was it joy? Was it a whole mix of emotions?
I think you'd call it a whole mix of emotions,
The two say their relationship is good. They see each other as often as possible, and neither are sad about lost time.
I don't want to press too much or beat anybody up for decisions that were made and who knew this and who knew that and who told who what and so on and so forth. It's not important. My ultimate objective was to find my biological dad. So, mission accomplished.
Dennis had his name and his wife and children's names legally changed to Douglas-Moore to honor his biological father. After 48 years absent in each other's lives, they now talk every day. Logan Crawford, Channel 3 News, Brownington.